Hello, I should subscribe to Warhead Cinnamon. It's Newtastic TNT. Welcome to an episode of Apex Legends. Today, I decided I would do a guide on what each of these, whatever these are called, do. So, let me just grab some ammo. Gonna start off with the light ammo guns. Well, here we have a stock. Improves handling and reduces aim drift. Yeah, let me grab a second alternator. Alright. That's the one without a stock. It has much more recoil. This one's recoils. Here, I'll fire this one. And this one. As you see, the second one was a lot more stable. And then you have the blue stock, which no attack with attack. That one's even more stable. Hang on. That was so like it just reduces the recoil a lot. It also decreases switched from time. So that's how fast you switch with a purple stock. That's how fast you switch without it. It's not much of a difference, but it helps a lot. Next up we have the magazines. Well, as you see, it regularly has 19 shots. Reload it with the extended mag, it ups it to 22. Then we have the next one, which is 25. And then the best magazine, which ups it to 27. So you can fire this one for quite a while. So I'm going to grab that. Both guns. Next up, you have barrel stabilizers. These reduce recoil and muzzle flash. So here's the max one. Well, here's one without. Here's one with. As you see, it was a lot slower to up it to the maximum recoil height, which is very helpful in the fight. So, alright, so next up, well, we're gonna switch the gun, wait, wrong gun, to the P2020. So, P2020 has its own unique hop-up, hammer point. So this is just some body shots. Now, this is a body shot with hammer point, that on an unarmored target. 35, which is a ton, compared to the regular 13. And a headshot is 53 with hammer point on an unarmored target, making it really good. We also have digit threats. Let me quickly swap characters. Up. See, normally we can barely see him, but with digit threats, he goes red, making it a lot easier to see him. So the next gun we'll be going to is the G7 Scout, and we're gonna grab double tap. Well, let me start out. This is regular fire. Double tap. It's much faster. However, like, if you have a really good trigger finger, it's not worth it. And the firing range got reset on me. Fun, but, so yeah. Double tap's worth it. Double tap, it's worth it, I guess. On the Scout, it's not a necessary attachment. Didn't even click on him. Alright, so now we just have the scopes I'm going to cover. Well, all but the digit threat scope I'm going to cover. So pass me that. We have the basic scope. it just affects iron sights. This one zooms it in quite a bit. I'm needing more ammo. This one changes the iron sights again. It changes it for iron sights. This one allows you to change whether you want it regular or increase. This one turns it into, like, really far zoomed in. And the final scope that can be equipped on any light gun is this scope. Default set to 2 times. However, you can zoom it in all the way to a 4 times, which is a ridiculous scope, and that's my favorite. So, a lot of things are repetitive, so this will get a lot faster, such as that. Standard stocks, barrel mods, and the scope stay the same with heavy guns. So, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. We're also gonna need a lot of that. So, the heavy mag works the same as the light mag, except only on guns that use the heavy ammo. So, as you see, normally this gun only has 20 shots, so if I take off the mag, it's 20. With the mag, it increases, pretty standard. But the reason I picked these two guns is because they both have unique hop-ups. This one is select fire. As you see, normally fires like this. Now if I activate select fire, it's just one clean, almost recoilless line. And Skull Piercer, see that headshot for 90. With this, I get headshot for 101. So, yeah. Let's go straight to the snipers, I guess. And dump all this out of my bag. So, let's start. This one has the most mods on it. It does have Skull Piercer again. It works the same. In fact, there's only one pop-up that doesn't work the same on every gun it's equipped on. Which is, you have the extended sniper mag. Works the same as heavy or light, except for snipers. So, pop heads. This is a sniper stock. This is the only class of weapon that has a different stock, and it does the same thing as a regular stock. However, this class of weapon does have 1, 2, 3 more scopes. Let's get into them. You have the ×6, which zooms in pretty far. You have the 4 to 8, which zooms in like that, or you can zoom it even further. Then you have the 4 to 10, which is another digit threat, which means Bangalore again. And because of them glow red, so that one's pretty helpful. And then we have, this gun actually has a unique hop-up, precision choke. So let me first show you without precision choke. Let's just shoot this guy. This is a 3 projectile gun. See, 3 projectiles. Now if we equip it, it will allow us to zoom it in. It's really nice. But yeah, that's the end of this. Time for the energy weapons, which happens to be the fact that we are only going to need to look at one of them, the Havoc. This is the standard Havoc fire. And now, this is also a select fire like the Predator, except it changes to this. Just a single bolt that has a very poor headshot damage. So, that was quick. And we're back to these, so we're finally at shotguns, so we have hammer point and double tap both make their return on these guns. So Eva 8's regular fire, well, not right, that's its double tap fire. Regular fire is like that. So it's actually really strong. Burst is also pretty strong, but you have to be able to hit both those shots. Then we have the Mozambique, which... Okay, now, watch this damage. 102 on a body shot, and then this is just normal damage, which is 45. Then we have the shotgun bolts, which will be best demonstrated on the EVA 8, so I'm going to grab a second one of these. This is regular fire rate. And now with the shotgun bolt, it's a lot faster. So, you might think, okay, well, that's all the weapons. Incorrect. There are still many more pop-up mod things. Well, along with grenades that I am here to explain.
Hostile, right here.
So, first up we have the basic grenade,
Frag out.
which does quite a bit of damage, actually. 100 damage plus 10 if you hit someone with it. I'm just going to quickly grab the Kraber and pop that. Next up we have the Arc Star, which sticks to targets, so the stick dealt 90 damage. It also slows them whenever they're been stuck. Alright. And the final grenade is the Thermite, and my personal favorite. It creates a huge wall of fire, which does a ton of damage. So, it's overall pretty good. Well, now let's equip these, as you see, and now, purple and gold don't change the basic stats. Instead, the golds add an extra thing. See, the gold knockdown allows you to self-revive, which is really helpful. Pass me. Ditch that. And now I'm just going to bleed out over here. And I can revive myself once I'm down. Normally, it would just kill you, and this is a one-time use, meaning if you use your self-revive, you can't self-revive an infinite amount of times. Because it turns back to purple.
Redeploying and not dead yet.
I'm good. And next up we have the gold backpack, yeah. And this increases health upon resing. As you see, it changes the res bar to yellow. And now upon reviving, I should have grabbed the body shields for this, but I didn't. It restores more health. And it does restore like 50 shield, which is this shield's worth of health, which is pretty good considering the fact that you normally start with none. Next up we have Fast Charge, which reduces tactical and ultimate recharge time. It's simple, self-explanatory. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a character where you can see it easily. So let's drop that. Normally Bloodhound, they have a 25-second cooldown. Back to them. Now if we do it with the gold hat, it reduces it to a 20-second. Really helpful. Now we have the gold shield, which this increases these. So this heal's supposed to only heal 25, but with the gold shield, okay. And now if I pop the shield cell, it will restore twice as much health. But that only works for this small heal, so this and these. Then the final thing we have is the Evo Shield, which is pretty simple. The more damage you do, allows it to increase the amount of health it has. And now we're up to 150 health instead of the basic. Now we're at 225 health instead of the usual just 200. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. and I hope to see y'all next time. Later, mates!